Hello friends, and welcome to my Anything Goes Tech Week opening night vlog. I'm currently in a production of the musical Anything Goes, and tonight is opening night. Yay! So I'm happy to say that I've had requests from you guys to vlog when I am performing and share some of the backstage, behind the scenes kind of tidbits that I can, and I'm so grateful that you're asking for that. I will oblige as much as I can. I just want you to know, because of copyright rules, I really do have to err on the side of caution. So I'm gonna definitely do some dressing room vlogs so you can see how we prepare for our shows and talk to my fellow actors and technicians and just give you guys as much of a feel of the process as I can. So I hope you enjoy this journey with me, and tonight we're gonna do our opening night show. So I am going to go run to the beauty supply store because I need to get some wig caps. And I'm wearing a wig that's a blonde color, which is really fun, especially if you heard of me talking about my last theatrical adventure. A couple months ago, I played Mrs. Mears in a production of Thoroughly Modern Millie and had really amazing, crazy hair and makeup. If I can insert a picture here, I'll put it there. The show is taking place in the 1930s, and so I have a really pretty blonde wig. It's very fun. And I'm really excited because my husband's coming to the show, my best friend's coming to the show. So I'm gonna stop babbling now, and I am going to run my errands. And I'll take you guys along tonight. So I hope you enjoy today's vlog, and I'll check in soon. I went to Sally Beauty Supply, and then I went to a local grocery store because I needed a couple of last minute makeup products for my show tonight. So let me show you guys my little haul that I got. So this obviously isn't a makeup, but I'm obsessed with these protein bars because they have 13 grams of protein and only 5 grams of sugar. And if I'm at the theater and we're running really late and I want to snack late at night and I'm afraid to eat something at night, these little guys are awesome. And then this is my favorite cashew milk. I had to get a new one because I'm going to make myself a Shakeology protein drink before I leave for the theater. And then I got some stuff at Sally Beauty Supply. So when you're in a show, you need to wear wig caps. I am going to put my hair in pin curls, and then I will put this blonde wig cap over it because my wig is blonde, and I have what's called a lace front wig, which is a much nicer wig, and you'll see that when I put that on later tonight. So I got a couple of those, and then I got these pins. These are actually what I call wig pins. I don't know, I guess there's the official name. This is the large size in the blonde, and so I will use these to pin my wig on. And so consequently, I have a small container of the smaller size ones. I use this to pin on my wig cap. I use this to pin my microphone onto my wig cap and then put around the front of my wig. So these are very specific type of hairpins that I only use when I am using a wig. And then I got a couple things of lipstick. This was a completely impulse buy, guys, and I think this might end up being one of my favorites this month. This was a closeout lip color. It's a Maybelline Elixir lip gloss, and the color is Signature Scarlet. I picked this up because I'm using a MAC Ruby Woo lipstick. If you guys know that shade, it's kind of a popular, well-known shade, and it's very drying on my lips. And so this is a glossy red color that I'm gonna put over it. So they were closing out that lip gloss at the grocery store I went to, so I picked up 2 of them. And then I picked up a Milani lipstick because these are great lipsticks that are really cheap in True Red. And I had swatched them on my hand. And then I picked up a cheap lip liner. I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, so I got the Rimmel lip liner in Red Diva. So I don't think I've ever bought that much red lipstick at one time in my life, but I'm pretty sure that all of these lip products probably cost less than 1 tube of MAC lipstick. So there you go. So that was my quick beauty haul. You can see here I have put on a little bit of the red lip gloss, and I really like it. And my hair is almost completely dry. Can't believe I'm showing you guys my face with hardly any makeup, but you know what you gonna do. I haven't done anything to my hair, but I had washed it and just let it dry out. So because I'm going to wear a wig, I am going to go into my bathroom now and start pin curling my hair. Greetings from my bathroom. I know, so glamorous, right? So I have my little container here that I keep all of my bobby pins in, and they're in these old Grethers Pastilles containers. Grethers Pastilles are a lozenge that are made in Switzerland, and If you know singers, either in opera or musical theater, they are very well known amongst performers and singers because they are made with glycerin and fruit juice. And so a lot of singers will use them during a show and performance time. And so I would get these pastilles when I was doing long runs of shows, and then I would save the container. So I'm gonna start pin curling my hair while you guys are hanging out with me. This theater that I am doing this show at is one of my favorite places to work in the area that I live. Our rehearsal process has been really awesome. We've rehearsed 6 days a week, and then we have 1 day off a week. One of my favorite things about working at this theater is working with the music director. He is a music director that is based in New York, and he comes to the town that I live in to music direct all the productions at this theater, and he is incredible. Just a first-rate musician and conductor, and every time I work with him, it doesn't matter how many years I've done this or how much training I have, when I work with him, I learn more about my craft, and I learn more as an artist of how I can just be a better singer and actor and performer. A technical rehearsal week, or like when an actor will say, oh, we're in tech week, that is the rehearsals that are leading up to the opening night performance. Usually tech a week, and then the culmination of those rehearsals at the end of the week is the opening of the show. So the other element that I want to share with you guys, I was going to wait till I got to the theater, but I thought I would prep you right now, is this show, there are live animals in it. And I used to work at a theater a good many years ago that was a theater that did a lot of biblical dramas, and so I worked very intensively with animal trainers and huge animals and shows. I did a production of Noah where there was literally 100 live animals in the show, animals as big as a camel and as tiny as a bird. This was nothing like that, but my character in this show is a Southern society woman. You know, Anything Goes takes place on a boat, and we're sailing along the ocean in the 1930s, and my character brings on her pet dog, Fifi. And much adventure ensues. We have 2 beautiful, wonderful dogs in our show. Of course, there's all sorts of rules and procedures in place when you're working with a live animal in a show. We always have the handler backstage, always taking the utmost care of the animal. I've worked in professional settings with animal trainers that work in show conditions and film stage, and so I can rest assured and tell you that these animals are completely well taken care of. It's really a nice, quick scene, and they are actually show dogs. So they are dogs that are regularly in an environment probably similar to a stage. They have been shown in all sorts of different types of shows, and so these dogs are professionals themselves, you might say. So we have 2 Pomeranians in this show, and one is a really big fluffy Pomeranian, and his name is Beast, and he is actually currently a show dog. And then there's another one that's really cute. His name is Tigger. He's probably my favorite, and he is a retired show dog, but you wouldn't know it. He just loves it. And their owners are just fantastic. And it's just been such a fun experience. So when I'm at the theater tonight, I will do my best to show you on camera the sweet puppy dogs and how we get ready with them. And I know the audience is going to love them. And it's been a really fun part of this rehearsal process to get to work with animals in a show again. I literally just carry the dog the whole time, and then he just trots off with me on a little leash. These animals are just awesome. Okay, I've got my pin curls in. I'm gonna put the wig cap on at the theater, and I've started my makeup. I applied some foundation, I put on my eyebrows, I put on some eyeliner, and I know it looks really crazy right now because I don't have my wig and I don't have my false eyelashes on. And then I tried out my red lipstick. Guys, I think I'm a fan. I'm gonna get all my stuff together in the car, and my water bottle and all the stuff I take with me. I'm grabbing a Ningxia Red packet, a Nitro packet. I diffuse oils in my dressing room, so I'll show you guys that for sure. All right, so I'm gonna head to the theater. Come along with me. Hey guys, so I'm really happy I got to the theater quite early, which makes me very glad. And I actually left something, and they've put it at the Lost and Found for me. So I'm going to come in here to the front of the theater and get it, and then head backstage. Okay, so I can't show you footage of the show, but there are some production photos I can show you. So let me turn this camera around really quick and give you a sneak peek. There's a crowd shot, and that's me sitting at the table. It's one of the big crowd scenes. There's a really funny moment. Some of the funniest characters in the show. This is one of our big production numbers. That's a great shot. Got a Sailor Singing Quartet. I love that shot of the beginning of Blow Gabriel Blow. And I'll leave you with this awesome picture of my friend Daron. How's that for a quick sneak peek? Okay, let's go backstage. This is what we call a mic tree. And all of the mics for everybody in the show are in these little packets, and they're all numbered. I'm down here at number 35. And there are also these little alcohol wipes, and we use tape. We call it mic tape, but it's really medical tape. Use this to put your mic on. So first thing you do is you grab your mic before you go into the dressing room. I'm in the dressing room, yay! So you can see the fun lights in the background there. And I'm early enough that there's not that many people in here. And let me introduce you to one of the members of the cast. This is Rachel, and she is playing Bonnie. How do you say her last name? Latour?
Bonnie Latour. They never actually say it, so I don't know if that's actually how it's said.
I can't say it. I just wanted you to see this, and I wanted you to meet Bonnie. So I just introduced you to Rachel, who's playing Bonnie. She's one of the supporting leads in the show. And let me just show you my little dressing room station, because I've had you guys asking about essential oils and just how we put our makeup on and stuff in here. And this dressing room is going to get very loud with lots of people in it quite soon. The setup for this show is that our main leads are over in another hallway, and then the ensemble and supporting players are all in this room because it's a nice big dressing room. And so we have, thankfully, I think I've realized that I've been in bigger shows here, because there's been times where I felt wedged in, but we're actually really spread out over here. Can I put you on the vlog, Amy? There's my friend Amy. She's amazing. But it's just me and Amy right over. We have this whole area. So let me show you my little section, because the rest of it's kind of messy, and I'm going to clean that up before I show you that. Okay, so here is my little station, and here's a makeup bag. This is a bag I keep my brushes in. I've got a couple eyeshadow palettes here, and then I have my priming and setting spray for putting on my makeup. Some concealer, some lipstick. It's all about the red lipstick in this show. Some natural deodorant. Got the diffuser here. Okay, I lost a charge on my battery, but now we're back. So I was telling you guys all about the makeup. Here is my diffuser tonight, because it's opening night. I wanted some fun oils, so I've got Valor and Frankincense diffusing. It smells amazing. This is one of my favorite oils to put on when I'm in a show. I love White Angelica, and then I just had the Deep Relief out because one of the girls in the show needed some support in her back and her shoulder, and so she just used some of this. And then here is my mic pack. So I'm going to put my wig cap on, guys, and I am going to start getting pieces of my costume on and redoing, doing some more of my makeup. Everyone's starting to arrive. I usually do, opening night cards and break leg things. You can see it's starting to get louder in here. That's why I wanted to vlog early, but I will have to probably wait until tomorrow, or I might even do mine closing weekend, next weekend. So I'm going to get into my costume and put my wig on. Oh wait, real quick, let me show you our costume rack. So right there, that's actually what I'm wearing to our cast party tonight, but there is the long rack of costumes that everybody is wearing. And here is my wig that I'm going to wear on the show. That's the very abbreviated dressing room tour. But now I'm just going to enjoy hanging out with my castmates and getting ready for opening night. Yay! And hopefully, if not tonight, then later this weekend, I'll make sure and vlog with Daron, who is playing the lead, and she's incredible. But I just want to leave her tonight so she can focus on her show. And then once we get the show open, we'll definitely do some vlogging about some essential oils and just theater and life. So I'll check in with you guys soon. Hey guys, I just finished my scene in Act 1. Look at this sweet baby. This is Tigger and his awesome handlers. He's just so cute. Oh, he can see, he's looking at the camera. This is Tigger. He's one of the dogs that I have in the scene with me. And then the other sweet baby is another Pomeranian, and let me show you him. Say bye, Tiggs. Bye. My best friend. This little star is Beast. Hi, baby. He is the sweet puppy that comes on with me, and then Tigger, the one you just saw, comes off and just walks off on a leash with me, and they steal the show. He is the sweetest, aren't you, sweet puppy? He's like, I've done my work. I'm ready to go home. All right, guys, just wanted to show you these sweet babies. guys, I'm going down the hall, getting ready to do Blow Gabriel Blow, and guess who I just found? Daron is on her way to do a star turn and Blow Gabriel Blow. I know.
Hello. Knew it.
Okay, so we're in Act 2, and my camera ran out of battery life. We're kind of close to the end of Act 2. This is what I wear. I got my little pearls, got my little earrings, freshened up my wig. But see, this is where you can see, this is called a lace front wig. So there's actually a hairline on there. So from up close you can see my wig cap, but on stage you don't see it. And I probably could pull the wig slightly far down. It's been a wonderful opening night. The audience loved the dog scene. It was incredible, and everyone's been having a really good time. It's been really busy and really a blur, so I'm sorry that I haven't filmed more. And everyone's kind of hanging out in the dressing room right now. Stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, because I'll definitely bring my camera around more backstage. It's pretty dark backstage, so I'll have to see if I can find spots where I can share some footage. So it's been a wonderful opening night. We've got a cast party after the show, and I've got friends and my husband here, and so it's really awesome. So just wanted to check in my Act 2 costume. I'm playing Mrs. Wentworth, and had so much fun with the sweet puppy dogs. We're getting ready to go do the finale number where we sing Anything Goes and do a little tap, and then we have curtain call, and then it's time to party because we've had an awesome opening night and had a long tech week, and so now we're just going to celebrate.